last year I got an early invitation to drive the Alfa Romeo Giulia in Italy, but unfortunately I was committed with various other things. There was just no way for me to get there. So I sent a colleague and he came back with a glowing report of the car. I've then spent the following 6 to 8 months clamouring for a drive and having to listen to how brilliant the car is. The question is now, has it been overhyped, or is it a case that good things come to those who wait? Well, it certainly looks as good in the metal as it did in the press images, finished in this beautiful shade of red, this curvaceous, beautiful and downright sexy Quadrifoglio model just gets petrol heads salivating. Long bonnet, short rear overhang, coupe-esque glass house. It just ticks the boxes, doesn't it? I mean, seriously, you haven't got a pulse if this thing doesn't get you excited. Now, being the raciest model on its curvaceous body, you'll also find various inlets, grills and ducts that help channel the airflow around the bodywork. An active aerodynamic carbon fibre front splitter is not only a work of art in and of itself, but it's also excessively functional. This car has some real performance, of which we will get onto. A neat carbon fibre spoiler sits above beautifully crafted rear diffuser. It's a wonderful blend of style and aggression, and let's be honest, it's just downright sexy. Now, within the standard silver spokes of the rather elegant alloy wheels, you'll find a set of optional carbon fibre ceramic brakes. There's no fade and they have really good feel to them too. The thing with carbon brakes is usually you have to work them quite intensively before they get up to temperature, their operating window, but this car, they've calibrated them just beautifully. So it looks good and it sounds good, but how does it drive? Under the carbon fibre bonnet, you'll find a 2.9 litre twin-turbocharged V6 engine that produces 503 glorious brake horsepower and 443 pounds-feet of torque. That means this car is capable of launching from 0 to 62 miles an hour in just 3.9 seconds and go on to a top speed of 190 miles per hour. If there was any doubt that this car was all show and no go, banish that right now. So let's delve into this car's DNA, quite literally via the DNA switch down here. So A is the most efficient mode, and the V6 is actually capable of switching off 3 of its 6 cylinders, and this enables the greater efficiency that you see. N is normal. Everything's set up to be, well, I wouldn't say mediocre, it's still impressive, but it's not exactly the sharpest setting. It's what most people will probably spend day to day in though. It's still a lot of fun. But where things start getting really spicy is in D for dynamic, because here the dampers automatically firm up, the steering is sharper, some valves open up in the exhaust, and of course you get that all-important increased throttle response. Open the taps in dynamic and unleash that Italian orchestra. It absolutely rages up to the red line, and then on upshift just burps and farts in the rudest of ways, and it's absolutely intoxicating. This thing is incredible. You find yourself just playing with the actually very responsive 8-speed automatic transmission just for it to make different musical tunes. It's something that just brings a smile to your face, absolutely. Put this gearbox into automatic and leave it to its own devices, and it's a little bit hesitant if you just stamp on the throttle, but it soon gets the message that you want to go quickly and delivers those very fast gear shifts that you're after.
Select race mode and it's just you and the car. No electronic interference. It feels pure and natural.
It seems like such a cliche phrase for people to say that Alfa Romeo is about man and machine and that driving dynamics, but that's exactly how I'd sum up this car. You are but the organic part of this, albeit very intelligent machine. The chassis is brilliantly communicative, and whilst yes, you do get a firmer ride if you're just driving about town, this is the Quadrifoglio after all. A firmer ride's probably the least you should expect. But with these dampers in firm mode and some really amazing roads ahead of you, it is a blast. You have this steering that's really quite well tempered in terms of its weighting, but its accuracy and response time is best in class. I'm going to say that right out here. BMW, Audi, Mercedes, your cards are marked in terms of dynamic handling with this car, because it is an angel through the bends. It leaps from apex to apex. Of course, you can lean on those carbon ceramic brakes, further allowing you to just unleash the tour de force that is under this bonnet. I was so worried that with, 6 to 8 months between originally being able to drive this car and actually getting into it, all the hype would have ruined it. But no, it's every inch the car I wanted it to be. It's absolutely delicious. Everything from its 50-50 weight distribution to the way it handles body roll, it's just such a perfectly executed performance machine. And if you wanted some form of numerical clarification for just how fast this car is, cover your ears, BMW fans, because it lapped the Nurburgring in 7 minutes and 39 seconds, a full 13 seconds faster than the flagship M4. Now, the interior continues that synergy of sportiness and sex appeal with this really sculpted cabin. White and green stitching from the tricolore Italian flag lines the cabin, beautifully high quality leather materials, garnish flowing surfaces. Taking centre stage is an 8.8-inch touchscreen infotainment system, and whilst good, I would say it's probably not as good as, say, BMW's iDrive. There's plenty of real carbon fibre on show to set this apart from its lesser siblings. Our test car's also optioned with these carbon fibre race seats, and as well as being lightweight, they have extra bolstering and they are real man-eaters. They hug you around the ribs tight, provide you with all that support that you may need if you decide to drive the car a little bit, well, exuberantly. The rear bench seats are further too, and the position of those are actually also quite reclined, almost bucket-like, so they're quite a racy position for those seats too.
A 480 litre boot is competitive amongst rivals.
Sure, the interior does feature the occasional scratchy plastic, but overall it does feel like a very premium product. Hold your breath, because here comes the boring bit. The car will emit 198 grams per kilometre of CO2, and Alfa Romeo claim that it'll do 32.2 mpg if you're really, really good. But who wants to be good when, well, you can be bad? If you want an Alfa Romeo Giulia, which I know I certainly do, it'll set you back £59,000. I tell you what, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it because you're buying more than just what this car is in material value. You're buying not just the complete performance package that this machine is, but also everything that Alfa Romeo represents. They poured their heart and soul into this machine. This car is passion, it is desire, it is lust, it is an Alfa Romeo, every square inch of it. And I'm chuffed to bits because this has been a long time coming for true Alfa Romeo enthusiasts. It is that thing that we have craved for so long, an Alfa Romeo worthy of its badge, worthy of that history, worthy of the people who go, God, I don't understand why you'd buy an Alfa Romeo. This is that tangible thing that proves that we were right, that proves that we were right to have faith. It's taken some time, but this is some car.
Thanks very much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe for all of the latest and greatest cars to hit the road. For breaking news and written reviews, visit www.insidelane.co.uk.